Michael Arrigo of No World Borders acknowledged as expert in physician compensation in Connecticut court case. Michael Arrigo was admitted as an expert in fair market value, FMV, physician compensation and related topics. Michael Arrigo of No World Borders has been admitted as an expert in physician compensation by the Superior Court in Stamford, Connecticut. The court denied a motion in limine aimed to preclude Arrigo's testimony and opinions, subject to voir dire. Mr. Arrigo was admitted as an expert. The case in question focused on the lost income of an interventional cardiologist specializing in transcatheter aortic valve replacements, TAVR. Arrigo's testimony contributed to the court's understanding of the intricacies of assessing damages related to lost income in the medical profession. Arrigo's scope of expertise included examining the fair market value, FMV, of physician compensation, comparing productivity using work relative value units, WRVUs, and benchmarking against similarly situated physicians. His analysis encompassed various factors such as medical specialty, geographic location, years of practice, on-call time, etc. Furthermore, his testimony addressed the lost compensation compared to peers at academic medical centers, considering National Institutes of Health, NI, grants, faculty tenure, and the balance of income derived from teaching versus active medical practice. A leading authority on medical billing and Medicare and Medicaid fraud, Arrigo is recognized for his extensive work in healthcare legislation compliance, including the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, HIPAA, the HITECH Act, and the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, ACA. His expertise extends to healthcare IT, electronic health record forensics, and laboratory billing, reinforcing his status as a distinguished expert. Moreover, Arrigo's knowledge is reinforced by his role as a financial expert under Regulation SK of the Securities Act of 1933, owing to his leadership in corporate governance, including his service on the board of directors of a publicly traded company. His scholarly contributions include a peer-reviewed article highlighting his clinical documentation improvement research at a leading academic medical center. This research has been pivotal in understanding the significant link between accurate clinical documentation and the evaluation of healthcare services. The court's decision to recognize Michael Arrigo's expertise emphasizes his competence in physician compensation and underscores the importance of qualified testimony in complex medical legal cases. Arrigo's expertise in the healthcare industry makes him a chosen educator of the trier of fact in litigation, where complex data, medical codes, charges, and payments play a critical role in adjudicating and resolving disputes. About Michael Arrigo admitted as an expert in physician compensation. Mr. Arrigo is one of the leading medical billing experts in the U.S., an expert in Medicare and Medicaid fraud, Medicare local coverage determinations, LCDs, the Medicare Secondary Payer Act, MSPA, HIPAA Privacy and Security, ARRA HITECH Act Protected Health Information Safeguards, Electronic Health Record Forensic Audit Reviews, Laboratory Testing and Laboratory Captain Codes, Esoteric Testing Medical Bills, the Certification of Electronic Health Record Technology, CHRT, for promoting interoperability and meaningful use, healthcare IT intellectual property, including the use of blockchain and cryptography, and crypto assets, coverage of healthcare benefits under the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, PACA or ACA, as well as rebuttals to life care plans under the Affordable Care Act. He is the primary author of a peer-reviewed article regarding his research in clinical documentation improvement at a leading academic medical center. Mr. Arrigo was admitted as an expert in corporate governance. He led a Sarbanes-Oxley internal IT audit of a Fortune 100 public company, his familiarity with Public Company Accounting Oversight Board, guidance and his current service as a member of the board of directors of a public company where he serves on the audit committee and as chair of the compensation committee, qualified as a financial expert as defined in item 407(d)(5) of Regulation SK promulgated under the Securities Act of 1933, as amended, the Securities Act. Michael Arrigo. 620, Newport Center Drive Suite 1100 Newport Beach, California, 92660. https://www.nowrldborders.com. Media contact. Jennifer Carson. 202-792-4980. jcarson@nowrldborders.com.